They ran back to the school, and their teacher, Miss Newcomb, noticed the boys' excitement and trepidation. Initially sceptical, she separated them and had each boy write down his account of the events. To her astonishment, the stories were very, very consistent in their details. The blue man, the puff of smoke, and the strange voices, everything matched up. The reports soon reached the ears of local ufologists who launched an investigation. They discovered that several UFO sightings had been reported in the area around the same time, including 2 reported landings near Studham Common. So this raised the question, was the blue man of Studham Common an extraterrestrial being? Or was he something even more unfathomable? A visitor from another dimension, stepping through a rip in reality maybe? It's another case, isn't it, of kids reporting something weird, and there is of course the temptation to assume the default position of, well, it's kids, so they've just made it up. But let's look beyond that, because, we all enjoy the mystery and the possibilities, don't we? The teacher, Miss Newcomb, had the boys write their accounts separately to ensure there was no collusion, and the consistency in those stories adds credibility to these claims. However, children are often more imaginative and suggestible than adults. Their accounts might be influenced by stories they've heard or their own creative interpretations of events. But the credibility of child witnesses should be weighed alongside adult reports of similar phenomena, I think. And in the case of the Blue Man, the fact that there were other UFO sightings in the area reported by adults, it lends additional weight to the children's accounts. Children do have vivid imaginations, which can sometimes lead them to perhaps perceiving ordinary events in extraordinary ways. This heightened imagination can make them more open to experiencing and reporting unusual occurrences. Children grow up with stories of fairies and ghosts and other supernatural beings, don't they, which can shape their interpretation of unusual events. Do these tales and folklores play a significant role in how children perceive and report experiences? There's no real hard and fast rule to just say a child's encounter is made up. For instance, there's a famous 1994 UFO incident in Zimbabwe where numerous schoolchildren reported seeing a strange craft and beings. It was thoroughly investigated and considered credible by researchers like Dr. John Mack. So what if they didn't make it up?